So I do understand that, but I can't really understand that. What exactly happened. So if any of you really are serious to get somebody to knock off one of the most legislators off his throne, you're showing the reward. Does anybody know what that is? That's a way where it enables criminals to steal $950 of merchandise and only get a citation. But this is where the disconnect is. Because overwhelmingly, Prop 36 passed, which overturned a lot of Prop 47. But who got only 80% of the vote, folks? Do you see how they don't understand? People authored this bill, this lawless bill, and they went law and order, but they take it because there's a D next to it. And they don't realize they're not looking at the content of character. It's identity politics. This is why identity politics is dangerous. It's really dangerous for our nation. But anyway, that's my story about Charlie Kirk. So I went to a rally at UNC, and I was so close to him. I was probably as close as the guy in the green hat right there. I was like, yes, right there, that far away. And he was talking about fatherless homes and why so many people, you know, especially the Black community, commit crimes, because they used to be very strong family values in the 1950s and 60s. Well, what happened was, and maybe even some of the 70s, but it changed. And it was because of fatherless homes, which is ironic because this shooter just made his children grow up in a fatherless home, which is so sad. And I remember screaming out, Obama even said that, you know, I'm like, and then he goes, yeah, Obama even said it. So I felt like, oh, I got my one little niche with Charlie Kirk and something I could remember. And it does feel like a family member died. I mean, I cried so hard that I gave myself like a sty of my eye. It finally came down today, thank God. I don't want to look like a crazy, you know, person with a weird eye, puffy eye. But yeah, it was like losing a family member because I had watched so many videos. I felt like I knew him personally. Because you know everything about him. You know that he's strong in his faith, he's strong in his family, he loves this country, and then unfortunately with the left, they're raising our kids to hate themselves, think that they're a mistake, hate the flag, and hate the country. It's the party of hate, but they call themselves the party of tolerance. And it's like Marxism, you know? They say the opposite of what they really are. They're the socialists, and Nazis were socialists.
Yes.
The brown shirts were socialists,
yes.
And guess what Hitler did when he got into power? He had what was called the Night of the Long Knives, and he just eliminated them off the face of the earth. So these people are working for their own detriment. They're actually working to destroy themselves, and that's why it's called self-destruction. And he didn't want to see the youth destroy themselves. He wanted to see the youth be blessed with families and businesses and flourish. That's why you don't see people burning down cities, because we are the party of lifting up, not tearing down. And yes,
Lions, not scavengers.
So I have a couple of other people that wanted to speak today. You know what? I don't know if Lucy Velosky. Where's Lucy Velosky? She's another person that's been fighting for us. I think that she should speak. And Larry, we'll get you up here too, because he also ran for office as well. He actually wrote the speeches for Reagan, Ronald Reagan.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I was not expecting to speak, but first of all, my thought is for Charlie Kirk and his family and his children. This shouldn't happen, but like Charlie Kirk said, the last things he wants to be recognized is about his faith. And we cannot forget that. If we believe, we will succeed. And this is the message he wants to send out to all of you, to be a good follower. Talk to your neighbor. We need to come and become very strong. We need to take back California. And this is what Charlie wanted. And we will make it happen. But it's all of us, depend on all of us if we can make it happen. Then the minute you leave from here, don't just go to sit down on your couches. You know, that's not good. Talk to your neighbor and fight, but not with weapons, with your wisdom of talking to the people with believer. This is the only way we can win. stay in peace, protest in peace if you need to, but don't show any violence, because this is what the people want us to do. And we demonstrated to all
But you remember the part where someone goes like, Charlie Kirk?
And we will win this. Again, thank you so much. My name is Lucy Volotsky, and I ran 3 times. I make it the general, but I promise myself the next time I'll make it to Sacramento, and I will represent you very, very well. Thank you.